Breaking news as we come on the air. One person is dead. Several others have been shot after a man opened fire inside a church in Orange County. I'm Jory Rand. This is Eyewitness News at 7 on KDOC 56 Los Angeles. Right now, that shooter is in custody. His motive remains unclear at this hour. It happened inside the Geneva Presbyterian Church in Laguna Woods. Laguna Woods is largely a retirement community located near Laguna Hills. We have live team coverage for you tonight. Orange County Bureau reporter Jessica DeNova is at a hospital in Mission Viejo with more on the victims. But we begin with Eyewitness News reporter Elena Gomez. She is live in Laguna Woods this evening with new information on today's mass shooting. Elena.
Good evening. Well, that investigation is still underway after that shooting happened less than 6 hours ago. I'll step aside. You can see the tape here at Geneva Presbyterian Church and sheriff's deputies here as well doing that investigation. Now, as this investigation continues, we are learning more about how people at the congregation stepped in to take down the suspect, saving lives. A lunch after a morning service at Geneva Presbyterian Church in Laguna Woods ended to this after a gunman opened fire, leading to one person dead and 4 others in the hospital. Tonight, officials shared that it was a heroism of the group who managed to take down the suspect before he could hurt any others.
We believe a group of churchgoers detained him and hogtied his legs with an extension cord and confiscated at least 2 weapons from him. He was detained when the deputies arrived. That group of churchgoers displayed what we believe is exceptional heroism and bravery in intervening to stop the suspect. They undoubtedly prevented additional injuries and fatalities. The
suspect is in custody and is believed to be an Asian man in his 60s. Deputies don't believe he lives in the area and are working to see if he has a connection to the congregation. There are believed to be 30 to 40 people inside at that time that deputies will be talking with to learn more about what happened inside.
Our thoughts are to all the members of that congregation and their families. And I think that we have to think, and I know we do think, the city of Laguna Woods is so pleased. The cities nearby immediately contacted it and wanted to support us. It was so outstanding to have that happen.
And we do know that 2 handguns were recovered at the scene. ATF will be tracing those firearms. And while this investigation continues, processing the scene, we're still trying to obviously learn more about a motive of what started this shooting. In Laguna Woods, Elena Gomez, ABC7 Eyewitness News.
Elena, thank you. Our live team coverage continues now in Mission Viejo, where several of the shooting victims were taken in critical condition today. That's where we find our Jessica DeNova. She joins us live with what we now know. Jessica.
Jory, like you mentioned, we learned earlier this afternoon that 2 of the victims of today's shooting at Geneva Presbyterian Church were brought here to Providence Mission Hospital in Mission Viejo. 2 other victims were taken to Orange County Global Medical Center in Santa Ana. Now, these 2 hospitals are the ones with trauma centers closest to the church where this all happened. A 5th victim we've confirmed was taken to UCI Medical Center in Orange. According to the OC Sheriff's Department, 4 of the hospitalized victims were critically wounded. A 5th suffered minor injuries. So far here at Providence Mission Hospital, we've seen some sheriff's deputies, vehicles out front. A crime scene lab was here earlier today, but has since left. We have confirmed with the Sheriff's Department the lab van was here to assist with the shooting investigation. We also ran into a crisis comfort canine working with the Sheriff's Department. The therapy dog and his handler were called out here to the hospital in response to this incident. The dog owner, who tells me he is a retired sergeant with the OCSD, says it's critical for first responders to remove themselves from these traumatic situations, allowing their minds to take a break.
When we walked in, Henry got mobbed by the nurses because they've been it's been crazy the last 4 or 5 hours. Not only for the regular stuff that they have to deal with, but when they have to deal with an incident like this, it's even harder. So they just love the distraction that they get from the dog, and the dog comes in and just does his job. They absolutely loved it.
Such a nice break from such a stressful situation. Now, in a statement from a spokesperson here at Mission, we hear in part, the trauma center at Providence Mission Hospital is South Orange County's only level 2 trauma facility, and our patients are in receipt of the highest quality care. And so far, we have not received any updates from any of the hospitals on the conditions of these 5 hospitalized victims. Reporting live in Mission Viejo, Jessica DeNova, ABC7 Eyewitness News.